Target is reportedly taking trading cards off of their shelves. A man was assaulted in a Wisconsin Target parking lot. Effective May 14th, NBA, NFL, MLB, and Pokémon cards won't be sold in stores until further notice.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. You've seen TikToks where people carry out masses of Pokemon product, but never really seen anything as bad as this, I don't think. And a lot of you that don't live in the USA have probably heard or seen other videos which are similar to this, but this one was particularly shocking because of the way these people acted. You know, usually there's only one or two people. You know, earlier in the month, Target released a statement saying, you know, they're no longer going to be selling any TCG products. They named Pokemon just because there's been people fighting and people acting like this. So I wanted to talk through the video. I wanted to go through the video with you guys and see your thoughts about the video, because there's a lot to kind of like unpack here. And I want to talk about, you know, what we can do as a community after we've talked about this particular video, what we can do going forward about these instances, about these people.
Gosh, they're running. If they're running, I'm running. I'm not getting in that. Hey, dude. I am not doing that.
So here we go. The door's open. So if you don't know, these guys here are just like waiting for these doors to open at probably like 5 or 6 or 7 a.m. And this lady here, so Walmart put in quite a few people who would, you know, give you hand sanitizer, masks, clean your like trolleys and shopping carts for you, that kind of stuff. And as we play this video, you can actually hear her saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Like slow down, slow down." And also, for those of you that don't know Walmart, every Walmart is the same with Target as well, actually. There's always a section over near the checkouts where all the TCG products are. There are other sections in the toy section, but those are usually older products that people don't want. And this is where I want to start unpacking things, because there's a lot going on at this moment. You know, we're halfway through the video at this point, and these people are gathering handfuls of stuff. So you can see right here, this guy who's filming takes a step back, and you can see right here, this guy's shopping cart. He already has 2 boxes full of what looks like booster packs in there. He's just taken the entire, you know, because booster packs are put into like boxes or whatever, and he's just scooped the whole thing. I don't think it's actually Pokemon, this one. It doesn't look like what Pokemon packs are put into. I could be wrong, but I can't see very well because the footage is so grainy. And also, in this stampede of people, there are products lying on the floor that they later pick up. So this is something you have to think about if you ever buy, you know, someone who has clearly done this on Facebook. So a lot of people do this and then resell on Facebook because, you know, you have access to tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. There's products lying on the floor which people stand on and then put in their trolleys to sell anyway. Now, on the surface, it might not look damaged at all, but remember, these are pieces of cardboard, really, like, between, it's not, I wouldn't even say it's cardboard, it's like, it's between cardboard and paper. It bends so easily. So your PSA 10, you can kiss goodbye at this point. Or if it's sealed product that you want to keep later, because I know a lot of you guys like keeping sealed product, you can kiss that goodbye as well. Like, it's going to be torn, it's going to be ripped, there's going to be blemishes. So they're not even caring about the product. They're throwing them in the trolley. These are, you know, metal trolleys that they're throwing them in and pushing each other and shoving each other. And, you know, half of the people there don't actually get anything. It's the first 2 or 3 people who get there first get everything. And so these guys basically just took everything. One guy, this guy here, is wearing sandals with blue. He's wearing like sandals or flip-flops with blue socks, and these are all, you know, overweight, white, middle-aged guys. I mean, can you imagine how embarrassing this is? And you know, people always say they're acting like children. I've never seen children act this way. I've never seen a child run into a store and grab everything in a trolley and just chuck it in. I've never seen that happen. So it's kind of insulting to children that this is happening. These are like mutants. They just have no societal etiquette at all. So it's quite, you know, sad to see these guys kind of like doing this. And not only that, I mean, these guys aren't even wearing the guy in white is actually the guy that is most annoying to me, not just because of his socks and flip-flops and him throwing everything in his trolley. I mean, he also has no mask on. Most of these guys are wearing masks incorrectly, I may add. Most of them are not covering their nose, but he's not even wearing a mask. So now we have to speak about what we can do to combat this. What can we do to combat this? Because for the last year, it's been like this. Especially once Champions Path came out. That's when I started seeing it like a shift in how things were being perceived in the Pokemon universe. And now this isn't just a Pokemon problem. I don't know what these guys were after. It could be Pokemon, it could be Yu-Gi-Oh, it could be Magic, it could be sports cards. I know sports cards are a huge thing. So I love what Target did. I love that Target just took a stand and said, you know, we're done. We're done with this. We're done with our employees being harassed. We're done with vendors being harassed. So if you guys didn't know, people would wait around for a vendor to come in. It's not even a Target employee. Whoever's in charge of the Pokemon comes in by themselves and stocks up the Pokemon stuff along with all the other TCGs, and people would harass them while they're stocking. So imagine you're trying to do your job, stocking shelves, probably not the most fun job in the world to do. And you have a line behind you of people asking you, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? And you're just trying to do your job. So I can see why Target was annoyed. Not only are their employees getting asked all the time and harassed and everything along those lines, but people are also acting like this. So I think Target did cite violence and harassment as the reason as to why they stopped it. So I'm really, really glad. I'm so glad that they took a stand and said, we're done. But that does make the issue worse in other stores, such as Walmart. So Walmart already has a specific clientele, which are, usually not the nicest people. That's just my experience, and that's kind of like how Walmart is like perceived in the United States anyway. I don't go in Walmart unless I really, really have to. Now things might actually be even worse in Walmart. And if I was Walmart, I too would pull the plug on Pokemon. But Walmart rarely cares about, doing the right thing. So I don't see them pulling the plug on this. But I wish they would. I wish that almost every physical store would take away these products and it would only be online that you'd be able to get this, because it makes it fair. Imagine trying to bring in a child and trying to get this stuff. It's impossible and it's dangerous. And it also sets a bad precedent for the child. Like if they're witnessing this and they can't get anything, maybe they're thinking, well, maybe I have to act like this to get what I want. So it's really, really disappointing. Now, the reason I say I want everything online now is because it's fairer. Size and getting there early doesn't really matter. I mean, just take a look at this from Game Nerds. Everything is in stock. You have Vivid Voltage, Champions Path, Battle Styles, and Shining Fates, and even Hidden Fates, all in stock. So you don't have to go into a physical store to get stuff. Especially, I'm talking from the United States perspective here. There's plenty of stores in the USA that you can go and buy stuff in. Now, yes, sometimes the prices are a little bit higher than Target and Walmart. I think the issue arises when people want something as soon as it releases. Release time is usually the worst time because everyone suddenly wants it. But remember back in, last November when Champions Path came out, everyone was like, oh, you're never going to get an ETB. You're never going to find Champions Path anywhere. I give up. Champions Path is readily available, guys. Go have fun with Champions Path. Same with Vivid Voltage. Same with Battle Styles now. Same with Darkness Ablaze. All that stuff that everyone was complaining about not being available is now available. But now you guys don't want it because Shining Fates is out. I think you just have to be patient with this and not feed into these people who are reselling. I think that's the only way you defeat it. Now, it's really difficult because I hate it when I can't get something and I see people on YouTube, on Instagram, flashing all the cool cards and the cool pulls and the cool products and everything. It's difficult to watch that. I get it. But the only way you defeat this is by not buying from these guys. Nothing makes me happier than going on Facebook and seeing these guys still trying to sell Champions Path ETBs for $100+ and them not being able to. It's amazing. I love seeing all the laugh reacts on Facebook and everything to make these guys feel even worse that they've got all this stock, all this money tied up in Pokemon products that they're not able to shift because they've been complete dimwits. So that's the way I want to see it. We just can't give in to these guys. You simply can't give in. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, my kid wants it now and I want it now and everything. And I get it. But the only way you defeat a problem is by not, funding that problem. The more you buy from these people, the more they're going to continue to do this. And a lot of people might say, well, hold on, Daniel. What happens if these people lost their jobs during COVID and this is their only, source of income? I have never bought into that view ever. Pokemon and sports cards are horrendously expensive at retail price. So if you don't have any money, say you're really living paycheck to paycheck, are you going to be spending $400 to get enough stock of Pokemon or sports cards to then resell for a decent amount? Probably not. That doesn't seem, in my mind, that does not seem the smartest way to spend my money. So I just don't buy into this whole excuse of using COVID anymore and using a side business or whatever you want to call it anymore. I just don't buy into that. And people might also be saying, and this I've heard numerous times, that scalping really doesn't impact the environment and the culture and the whole sphere of Pokemon that much. It does, hugely. I mean, Target, probably the largest or second largest retailer in the whole of the United States of America, has stopped stocking Pokemon stuff. Now, if that doesn't impact it, I don't know what will impact it, but, this is taking a huge toll. And I would assume more and more stores are going to follow, Target's lead in this because more people, all those people that went to Target are now going to be going to other stores now. And there's plenty of other places. I know a lot of you guys will be thinking, where can I buy this stuff then instead of scalpers? There's plenty of places. Game Nerds is amazing. I would highly recommend going to smaller business owners, not just because I'm one, because I don't even sell English, so this doesn't help me at all. But there's places like Mini Pokemart, where you have to pay for a membership every month, I believe, and you get less than retail prices, but you also get a password into their website, so there's no bots, there's no scalping, it's limited, a certain amount of products per person. It's perfect. And they put a huge amount of work into what they do. And I would highly recommend looking at smaller businesses that do that rather than going to Target, Walmart. But there's just other ways to get TCG products, and we have to get rid of this issue before it gets even more out of hand. But that's my views on it. I really made this video to hear what you guys think, because a lot of the time I'm very opinionated on this kind of stuff, and it's hard for me to see past that. So I want to hear what you guys have to say, because I could be completely wrong. Maybe Target is completely wrong on their kind of idea of stopping scalpers by just stopping Pokemon altogether. Is that good? Is that bad? Is Walmart continuing to sell Pokemon good or bad? Let me know. What is your idea to stop this issue? Is it stoppable or is it preventable? I don't know. I've given you my thoughts on the idea, but that's just one man's opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know down below, and I'll look forward to reading all your responses. Thank you so much.